Andy here with another one of my ace product reviews. Today I'm going to be looking at this Games Workshop Citadel Hobby Vise. Now, when looking at a tool like this, I'm going to be taking two things into account. I want to know how this part of it functions, whether it grips and adequately protects the miniature while it's gripping it, how wide the grip can go, that kind of thing. And I'm also going to be looking at how good this flimsy looking suction device is on the bottom here that actually holds it to the surface. So that it's not the kind of vise that you would screw in or permanently attach to a desk, for example. It relies on suction power. So let's start off with the actual vise part of it. So I have a delightful little chaos cultist here. I'm just going to turn this here, make it wide enough to hold his base, and then tightening it up again. Now you can go quite tight with these because this is a kind of soft rubber on the actual vise part of it here, so you're not going to crush your miniature. And especially if you've used metal vices before, then you'll know that there is a possibility that you can kind of shred the detail off if you go too tight on those. So often I would end up putting something like maybe a piece of foam over the metal, but with this it already has it in place, so you don't need to do that. It's quite solid in there. If you start using a saw on it or painting it, very unlikely to come out. So I would give this part of it the thumbs up. It is obviously built for this specific purpose, for holding miniatures and protecting them adequately. However, the part that I am a little bit dubious about is the suction. So let's see exactly how good that is, shall we? I'm going to attach it to the desk now. It's a little bit fiddly to make sure it doesn't fall apart while you're doing this. So, put that down. Nope, and it's fallen apart. Okay, let's try that again. Feed that back out the holder and attach the little end onto it again. Right then, let's try that again. Okay, that is down onto the desk incredibly solidly. Let's see if I can pick up the desk using it. That'll be a good test, won't it? Yep, you can lift up the desk that this is attached to. And this is quite a heavy table as well. So that's a good sign. But I'm going to see how long it lasts in this position now. So I'm going to move the camera down here. And then I'm going to film it continuously and see if it pops out of position at any point. Did I just hear it pop? Yes, I did. So, yes, not ideal if you have a permanent working area. Probably want something that's going to stay down a little bit longer than a minute. However, if you're the kind of person who doesn't have a permanent hobby space and you're always moving your tools around in your workstation, then this is probably a decent product for you. Not recommended for those of us who like to keep all our hobby stuff in one set location permanently, because you'll be constantly reattaching it to the surface. especially if your desk isn't completely perfectly flat like this table is, if there's any kind of texture to it. then this will not stick down whatsoever. So the vice part of it gets a thumbs up, and the suction gets a thumbs down, I would say, unless that's what you need in a product, in which case it's not their most expensive product, so it might be good for you. I shall see you next time with another ace product review.